Evening, boys and girls. Oh dear. First official one of the year, you know, this one, yes. And I'm stuck in a queue waiting to get on one of the docks. There's 3 of us down here, and they've got enough stuff for 1 load. This could be a while, but it's fun when that happens, because you just get to sit here and watch the world go by, watch all the workers ferreting around. I like people watching. It's weird. I do. It's odd because you just see them ferreting around doing their bits and bobs. It interests me in a bizarre kind of way. But anyway, I'm a bit of a continuity error, considering the hair. I mean, hashtag this shit grows fast. Yeah, but all the stuff I uploaded first this year, I recorded last year. But one of them, date was on it, the 4th of the 12th. Oh, look at this, they're bringing paperwork to them now. Ooh, this is fun. But anyway, this year will hopefully, why is he honking like a bastard? Will hopefully be an interesting year. Because by the end of the month, I'll have cleared £3.5 grand of debt on one of the credit cards, so that's cleared it completely. It's January at the moment, so as you're aware. And that should then allow me, if I keep the credit card clear, the last time I was in the bank ages ago when I was trying to sort out the consolidation loan, or talking about doing it, I knew I wasn't going to get it. That should allow me to get the consolidation loan, which should make my life a lot easier. My dad is looking to upgrade his car. Now, usually, my dad would buy a new car once every 2 to 3 years, but this one he's had since 2010. Is it 2010? Yeah, it's a 60 plate. Yeah, 2010, bloody hell. God, I was so much thinner back then. I didn't have titties either. But it's he's looking to get rid of it, and he went in to do a Part X on it. Sorry, I'm watching them. One of our guys looks like he's going to move, so I might have to move in a minute. So this might be an edit in a minute. I'm going to have to edit something. Oh my god! But anyway, he's looking to get rid of it, and he took it in to get it valued as Part X, and they offered him £2,100. That's not even scrappage these days. What is he, about 3 grand these days? And the thing is, I said, well, why didn't go for scrappage? And he went, I can't, it's too young. So, because I'm planning on giving my car back once I reach that point, and my one's done nearly 50,000 miles now. My dad's one, right, Focus Estate, Grandad Blue, obviously, 1.6 diesel, 26,000 miles. That's it. Can't really fail with that, can you? Full history, obviously. Well, he used to work for Ford, so it's always gone to Ford. It's got full history. It's a whole skedaddles. I don't like Ford. It'll be a bit of a pain in the ass, but if I can get the car, if he's only been offered 2,100 quid for it, I mean, bung him 1,500 quid or something like that and get the car, that gets me rid of over £10,000 on the I-30, 300 quid a month. Bye bye. I have an estate. Why does everybody flash at me? I don't mean flash in a good way, I mean flash. I can get the estate and I can use that. Anyway, I'm going to have to go bung this on a base, so I shall be back in a minute. Well, back. Reversed on the dock finally. I'll say that, it's only been about a minute. But yeah, I can probably get his car, which will significantly assist me, because by the time I go to do this, his car's going to have something like 28,000 miles on it, most likely, because he really doesn't do the mileage, obviously. And my car will have 56,000 miles on it. So, you know, I've gained myself an extra year of mileage out of a vehicle, so who cares? The only issue is my dad always uses his gearbox. Never uses his brakes. And a lot of vehicles have dual mass flywheels. And because he never usually keeps his car for many miles, he doesn't really care. So there is that. And I know that he reversed it into a boulder, and it's got a new rear wing, new rear bumper on it, and that was years ago. So who knows what else he did to it and didn't care about. He's like me, he breaks his cars the same as I break mine. Because if you keep up with me on Twitter and Facebook, you'll know that I didn't see floodwater, and I was going home and I hit this puddle. I must have been doing about 60 odd mile an hour, and it wasn't just a puddle, it was floodwater. And that car went from 60 to 10 mile an hour before I could get to work. It was just warmth. And it's got a bit of an issue going into fourth gear now. It's better than it was. When I was driving it back, it was real, it just wouldn't go into fourth if I used the clutch pedal at all. So I was just having to kind of, you know, drift it into gear. It's got better, it will go in, but it's really clunky. So I broke it, yay! I really don't care about that car, to be fair. That's the thing. This is the other thing when it comes to buying works cars and stuff like that. Getting a vehicle for work. Why care about it? It's a car for work. You know, I really don't like Ford, but if I'm going to get this car for next to sod all, and it's an estate, and myself and Bert are officially trying for kids now, so as you're aware, so as you're up to date, why am I going to complain? Why am I going to argue with it? Under 30,000 miles, full history, and it's for work. Who cares? You know? It always amuses me when people take their pride and joy into work, and they park over 2 bays because I don't want anybody opening their door into it. I don't want it getting scratched. But you use it for work. But anyway, whatever. That's just me. So I really never give a rat's arse about the cars I use for work. Never have done. But yes, there's that. Now, within the next, well, I'm planning 6 weeks, but Bert might have something to say about it. Her dad has just invested over £12,000 in her company to buy an etching machine. And that should be with us within the next 3 to 5 weeks. Because it's a second-hand one. It's being fully reconditioned by the company. It's going to have the arm attachment so it can do all glasses and stuff like that. Obviously, glassware is what she wants to etch. And that's going to be able to allow her to produce identical etched glassware en masse. I think it's about 15 minutes a glass. So 7 hours she can do what, about 100 glasses? So, you know, you can pretty much do this en masse. I don't know, is it 15 minutes? She did tell me, but you know, meow. She did tell me, but I really don't understand this. It's her thing. But she'll have that. And I'm going to start focusing on the YouTube channel for her. So probably set the cameras up to watch the laser machine do the etching and all that kind of stuff. Do a bit of the old capture of what she's doing, designing on her software, and maybe a bit of stuff of her drawing a design and then transferring it to the computer and all that kind of crap, and then obviously etching it, so from start to finish, all that kind of stuff. Now, I know there's a few of you who've spoken to me because you know what Bert is planning on doing. You follow me on Twitter, you follow me on Facebook. You've asked, would she do my logo? Would she etch my logo into glassware? Yes, she will happily do that. With this machine, it will be easy because my logo is a .ai and a .eps. It's saved as .ai, .eps, and all the other gubbins, all the other little acronyms that you can have at the end after a dot. So that she can just literally take my logo. Oh no, it's not for me, it's for the other guy. Wonderful. So she can literally take my logo and just etch it straight onto anything. Straight onto the software, straight onto the etching machine, and it's done. So she can do that to order if you really want one. But it'll all be through her. It'll be through her company, her site. I mean, my channel is just a bit of a laugh, really. So it will be through her company to get her company off the ground, because that's what I'm going to focus on this year. So I should be able to get the consolidation loan by April, I think. Should be able to get rid of my car and my dad's car by July. I think of July kind of time. Bert's Arts and Crafts thing should go live, because I'm going to try and launch everything at once. I'm going to try and do the YouTube channel and she's going to do an Etsy store. Obviously there'll be links and all that kind of stuff, all at the same time. So I'm going to get her to do an Instagram thing, Facebook thing, a Twitter thing, obviously the YouTube thing. Basically everything's going to go live at once. We've got quite a bit more organising to do yet, as you can imagine, but we should be able to do just vroomf all at the same time. That should be, again, around about, well, I'd like to say 6 weeks from now. But again, it's, you know, it's Bert's company, so she's got final say. But I'd say, again, about April time, realistically. So it's going to be all go this year. So it's going to be an interesting year, because like I said, we're actually trying for kids now. Dirty great big grin on my face. And this year is going to be hectic. Very, very hectic. Put it into context for you, if I can get the consolidation loan, well, I should do, because like I said, the credit card is gone. So the next couple of months I can focus on knocking other things down from, say, the Lloyd's loan that I've got, so that they're more likely to give me the loan. I'll get the consolidation loan and get my dad's car and get rid of my car. That will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 700 and call it 50 quid a month better off. Just on my own, just me. It will save me about 750 quid, I think I've worked it out to. So it's 300 for the car, it's 100 there, it's 2, it's 366, it's 150 on that because I'm not paying that. Yeah, so about 750 quid a month, roughly. And that'll probably be by the time I turn 34, so July. Because my birthday's in July, yeah. Bert's one was yesterday. So it's going to be an interesting year. I'm going to see if I can do more towards this channel this year than I did last year. There's some changes going on where I work, so I don't know what's going to happen on that scale. But I'll see if I can do more to my channel to kind of keep you up to date with everything that's going on and bits and bobs like that. There was talk a little while ago of me transferring to the workshop, but I don't know. given my situation, my earning potential, and all the certification I'd have to do to be able to earn the money in the workshop, it might be one of those, let's focus on Bert's business, focus on getting the debts all, you know, organised into one payment, and just going from there. I'd like to go into the workshop, get my certification, because then obviously I'd be a skilled worker. So going to Canada would be even easier. But I don't know. I really don't know. This year is going to be exceptionally interesting. And if everything goes according to plan, by the end of this year, I'll have a little rug rat. So I won't be sleeping. So it's going to be an even more interesting year. I got the... Oh crap, I've got the Terrican's MOT next month. Oh, it'll be fine. I'll go to me mate, it'll get an MOT. Yeah, I love those kind of MOTs. Guaranteed to pass. They always tell me what's wrong with it. What? Hey, I took one car in and it needed brakes. This was years ago. And I had the brakes. I bought them. You know, brake discs, pads, the works, the whole scaboodles. And I left them on the back seat. And he passed it. A year later, it went back with the brakes still on the back seat. Oops. I've had some rot boxes in my time, I'll tell you that. But anyway, like I said, I thought I'd make this one, you know, just this is how my year's planned out, this is what I'm hoping is going to happen, all that kind of bollocks. Driving wise, I'm still doing the same stuff. That hasn't really changed. It's easy. I'm always in Kent. Hey, that's something. Kent. You know, vast majority of Kent. If you go inside the M25, well, it's the same anywhere. If it's inside the M25, it's cack. No offence, but it's true. But, you know, outside of it, going east, got some nice places. Really nice places. Because I'm doing a lot of collections in the middle of nowhere. You know, right in the middle of the countryside, right? Going into the countryside, do my collections. Some of the places, fantastic. I will give you that, Kent. I will give you that. Absolutely beautiful places. Because I've got to take this to some of the locations down the unsuitable for HGVs road. Because the yard is at the end of the bloody road. And some of the places you go past, you look at them and you think, well, I know where the local millionaires live. And they're just so amazingly nice. But, yeah, I thought I'd say that because I don't usually compliment Kent, to be fair. And I shouldn't really have a go at Kent because Kent's alright. They don't like trucks. But then, if you were the county that was the main gateway into this country for most of the trucks from Europe, and most of the trucks from this country going to Europe, you'd probably get slightly emotional with them, if you think about it. But stopping trucks parking in parking places for their breaks, for their nights out, ooh, that's below the belt. I mean, come on, that's below the belt. You know, it's not like we want desperately to be here. You know, we have to be away from our families. We just can't stand them. We love this so much. It's not like we're that. You know, we're having to park up to have our night out because we ran out of time and we're pissed off. But yes, it's going to be an intriguing year. It's watch this space, I suppose. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to be focusing on, once she's got the machine, once it's turned up, going to be focusing on dealing with a channel for her. Obviously, my debts are coming to that point now where, well, like I said, at the end of the month, £3.5 grand is gone. By the end of the year, if things go according to plan, and we all know that can go, well, get rid of the car, get rid of this, and obviously what I pay down normally, we're talking guaranteed, because I will be getting rid of that car. 15, about 50, so call it 16 grand. I'm aiming for 20. I'm aiming for 20. If I can get 20, that means I will start 2019 with, let me work this out, hold on, mental arithmetic, oh god, so it's that, there's, the car's gone, 8 grand. My god! I will have in less than 3 years, so all of 2017, all of 22, call it 2.5 years, drop myself and Bert from 52,000 to 8 grand. Beat that. Damn, that's why I've been so quiet. That's why literally everything I wanted to do on YouTube hasn't happened. Because I've literally just been single-minded, focused on this. And I've not been able to do anything. Literally nothing. Last year was a decent year in that I've come out of it ahead of where I started it, and that's always a good thing. But, like Bert said not so long ago, we didn't do anything. Literally, we did nothing. Pretty much nothing changed. But it will work out. It's all, I mean, that's a gargantuan debt drop if I can pull this off. Obviously, there's an if to it, but the credit card's gone. The car is guaranteed to have buggered off this year. I just can't be dealing with it. I mean, we want to have kids. You know, what do I want? An i30 and a rental, or kids and look to get a mortgage, or, you know, emigrate? What are you going to choose? I mean, like I said, cars I buy for work, I don't really care about. So if I have to give it back, oh dear, what a shame, boo-hoo, never mind. And if I can get my dad's car, because he was offered nothing for it by X. he was gobsmacked. He was like, 2,100 quid. 26,000 miles, full service history. He was absolutely gobsmacked. So if I can do that, if I can organise that, because I know he wants to buy a new car this year. For whatever reason he wants to. But do that, and clear what I would normally clear plus a little bit more. And I can start 2019 with 8 grand of debt. Mate, I'll have more money than sense. I won't know what to do with my income. I'll be sitting there like, I might actually be able to take an official holiday. Ooh. I haven't had a proper holiday in a while. But anyway, that's enough. I have dragged this on way too long. As usual, you know, I'm back on form. Haha. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share about, do whatever you usually do. I will keep you up to date as best as I can. I will do what I can when I can. I've still got to do the review on the Terrican. I'll wait till it's gone through an MOT. Okay? I'll wait till it's gone through an MOT, then I'll set my cameras up and I'll just do a bit of prattling about with the Terrican. Yes. See you in the next one. Take care, guys. See you later.